Yeah. So it is time to begin game number 3 of round 4. You see both players waiting for the goal ahead. It's going to start with a Bloodstained Mire from Maldonado.
And Blue Laskin's best draws are pretty much unbeatable in this matchup.
Yes.
Our Quick and Lightning tutor for Rest in Peace is, there's very few outs. There's possibly some blue blasts and some red blasts rather in Priscila's sideboard, so not a stone lock, but this deck is capable of kind of floundering around and drawing disconnected pieces. If Lewis draws the wrong half of his deck, Priscila could definitely win this game very quickly, but it's got to be fast.
Well, you want it fast. There you go. It's going to be fast. Lava Spike upstairs. Going to knock Laskin down to 17. Laskin will take a draw step. He just drew an energy field.
Oh, with Force of Will backup?
Yikes.
Come on, man.
And here is the Sensei's Divining Top. Let's see what Landy wants to search for here. He's going to search for a basic island. So now here's a Pyroblast. That's not bad. Not bad.
Excellent draw.
Gets you out of some trouble there.
Because that energy field is just
that's
game over otherwise.
That's no fun for anyone. Here's a Chain Lightning going upstairs.
I like it. Shows the right target. Big fan.
You and your burn spells, I'll tell you.
She's 2 for 2 so far.
Yep. We're going upstairs. That's where those are going. Laskin now at 13. You think Ross Merriam is watching right now?
Maybe.
The burn deck just going to work. He still has nightmares about what happened to him in Los Angeles as Lou is going to play a Flooded Strand. Oh, my phone's buzzing. Maybe that's, maybe that's Ross now.
Is that a Pyrostatic Pillar of the draw?
Taking a look at the sideboard. I got 2 of those listed. Bloodstained Mire going to get sacrificed.
So we'll see if it is a Pyrostatic Pillar here.
That was probably pretty good against Laskin,
yeah,
right?
It's probably fine.
Yeah. Pyrostatic Pillar has this just very storied history of being like this really good hate card, and then, I've seen it be a drawback a lot of the time, or it just didn't ever get the job done.
I've gotten locked by the second one quite often.
Yeah. You just play the second one confidently, you're just like, I can't do anything anymore, so this kind of sucks. I remember casting this card against, this is way back in Extended, I think like 2005 against the Snap Desire deck, the blue-white Snap Desire deck, and they killed me through it from 18, and I just wanted to go into a corner.
Looks like Lou is preparing to fight over this.
Yeah, this is worth countering, almost assuredly.
Well, it's a curious thing. You see Lou has the energy field here, and a lot of players would just go that and play for the luck. I wonder if he saw Pyroblast in the last game, because he's playing like he wants to trade 1-for-1 a lot and then sort of play energy field as his last card.
Sure. And pass the turn back. So Laskin's at 12 right now. I believe it was a Hellspark Elemental that was drawn.
Hellspark is not bad here.
This is going to be a Chain Lightning that's going to go upstairs.
As a Rift Bolt suspended.
A Rift Bolt, excuse me, thank you. And that's a Barbarian Ring and pass the turn back. And who would know better than you?
It would not surprise me if this was the moment where Lou chose to use his energy field, because the Rift Bolt being suspended gives it pretty big upside.
Sure.
She needs to have Pyroblast on the spot for it to go badly for him. And even if she draws Pyroblast some number of turns down the line, at the minimum he traded with 1 spell.
Sure.
So.
All right, so Laskin to search out a basic. So you see he's very careful to search out basics against the deck that has 4 copies of Price of Progress. Very smart.
No stranger.
No.
Lou Laskins with his fancy tutor deck and all foil everything.
Yep.
We're in the mud this round.
That's right. I don't care how expensive your deck is. Chain Lightning you.
So this is going to be critical here. Priscila really needs to let the energy field, assuming Lou goes for it, resolve and then Pyroblast. Because if he's able to force back, then the energy field lands. If she can Pyroblast it, then even if Lou counters it, something goes to the graveyard.
Still going to die.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So this is a place where people get tripped up. the instinct is to just counter the thing with your Pyroblast, but with Energy Field specifically, you need to let it resolve.
All right. Looks like Laskin is done spinning tops. With a smile on his face, he'll draw a card.
I think he has a... Oh, he's just drew Rest in Peace.
Step 1.
So that's going to be fine, I assume.
Yep.
And based on that smirk, I think...
Not going to play Energy Field yet. I think he's maybe trying to get Maldonado to tap out somehow. There's a Keldon Marauder. The hand right now for Maldonado is Keldon Marauder, 2 copies of Sulfuric Vortex, and that Pyroblast. And she's going to land the Vortex now.
Lou is being really patient with this Energy Field.
He is.
I mean, he wants to set this as a lock. The problem is that Pyroblast, unless he finds Counterspell backup for it.
So here's what I think probably happened, because we joined this match in progress. I am going to assume that, something along the lines of he probably set up Rest in Peace Energy Field the last game, and like a Pyroblast just blew it up.
Yeah.
Because you see how he's really going to try to set this up so that it actually is game winning, this combination of cards. So here's a Vortex trigger. It's going to knock Laskin down to 6. And what he needs right now is if he's able to find a land to be able to play Counterbalance plus Energy Field, then it's over.
Well, he still needs to wrap up this Vortex, too.
Well, deals 2 damage. I mean, Energy Field, it wouldn't do anything, right?
Oh, you mean Counterbalance plus Energy?
Yeah, he needs Counterbalance plus Energy Field in the same turn, because with all 4 opponents in play, top blanks the Pyroblast.
Yep.
And then he's good to go. He's going to play Energy Field right now.
Yeah. So this is really good for Priscila.
Yes.
Now she just gets a straight Pyroblast, the Energy Field, and get out from under this.
Yeah. Now she's going to take 2. She's going to go down to 16, but she's got her out to be able to actually kill this now. But to be fair, for Laskin's side of things, I don't know if he could afford to, on his turn, just play Counterbalance and hope for the best. And now there's Pyroblast to take care of the Energy Field. Going to spin the top. Let's see if there's maybe a Force of Will down there.
Yeah. Again, if he has a Counterspell, he has Rest in Peace, so nothing goes to the graveyard. But if he doesn't, then this is a...
Yep, so now Energy Field's going to die.
And we have Pyrostatic Pillar to back this up, too. I mean, Priscilla's just locking Lou up from a couple angles here. Because he only has the 1 Detention Sphere.
Yep. And I think it's going to be Pillar. She also has the option to play, the Marauder. And that's going to come in. It's going to deal Laskin 1. It's going to put him to 5. We go to his turn. He'll be going down to 3 from Vortex.
Yeah, so he's being strained quite a bit here.
So Laskin knows the top 3 cards of his deck from top. But again, I'm not sure if he can get himself out of the situation. His 1 Energy Field in his main deck is gone, and I don't think he has another one in his sideboard. And Rest in Peace means that it's exiled, too. So he might just be stuck. Now this is a Counterbalance. And normally the Counterbalance lock is quite good against Burn, correct?
Yes, absolutely.
Down goes Marauder. Vortex going to hit Maldonado. Going to put her down to 13. She takes a draw. It's a mountain.
I think the first order of business here should be just trying to attack for lethal and see what Lou does.
Yeah. You could maybe play Pyrostatic Pillar pre-combat. I'm not sure that accomplishes a ton, but she's just going to attack for lethal. There's a Path to Exile. It's going to, and it says when it leaves play, you take 1 for Marauder.
Enters play, or I think it has to go to the graveyard.
Okay, it's been a little while since I've seen it.
It doesn't trigger off a plow.
Okay.
I know that. I'm pretty positive that's the case. So, Keldon Marauder is actually not a card I play with a ton, so I don't have encyclopedic knowledge. Oh, leaves play. Okay.
Yeah.
My bad.
That means you've been missing damage when that's getting plowed.
Oh yeah.
Shame
absolutely.
on you. But here's another Vortex. Gonna spin that top. Laskin's at 2. He's gonna take a look at those cards and he's
There it
going to
is.
extend the hand. So Priscila Maldonado is going to defeat Lou Laskin. Burn. Upstairs. Burn. Wins this match and moves on to 3-1. So congratulations to her for Lou Laskin. Top 8 dreams are gone.